Welcome back, everybody. Today we're taking a look at the DR wide cut 30-inch walk behind mower. I've partnered with DR to take a look at it. This is the box it comes in. It's enormously big, comes in on a pallet. And so anyway, we're about to open this up and see what we have in there, and I'll show you all the parts, see if we have to put it together, and let's do that now. Well, I am pleasantly surprised. It looks like it's all put together. You just got to swing the handlebar up, and I don't really see any other assembly. So there's the bagger attachment. Then there is the side chute. Let's just get the box off of this and pull it out and set it up. Okay, we got it out of the box and we can take a look at it out here in the sun now. Let's start with the engine. It has this reminder here for you to put oil in it. It doesn't come shipped with oil, so you got to fill it up, and I just did that. So it's set to go for oil. The engine is a 223 cc, and I don't know what that is in horsepower, but it's got some size to it. I don't know horsepower. Now the deck is cast aluminum, and it is thick cast aluminum. Let me come around here. I apologize. We're on the golf course here, and they are mowing it right now. But right here, let me open this up. This is where you can see how thick the deck is. Definitely ready for some heavy-duty mowing. This is a residential mower. Of course, DR is known for their big walk-behind brush cutter mowers that'll cut saplings and super tall grass. And I don't know if this is really going to do that, but the deck is definitely ready for some work. That was the handlebar adjustment to fold it down. You just swing that over, and then it unlatches there, and your whole handlebar swings down to make more space in your garage. The height adjust is a single arm, 1 inch to 4 inches, and the one handle adjusted all 4 because it's got the bracket over here that connects the back to the front, and that will do that. Over here, I just wanted to mention, you're seeing here, it's another reminder to add oil, but you're seeing some other options here because there is another model of this, because it is a pretty big engine. There's a model that has a starter and a battery where you would have a key there, and that would make it even easier. Now over here, I'm going to show the it's set up for mulching right now. Don't know how I'm going to open that with one hand. Now this is all metal. All this is nice and thick. Let me try to open this. This is your door to attach your bagger, but then you see the that's your mulching plug. You gotta have that in there to mulch, and that wraps around the blade to, of course it doesn't touch the blade, that finishes the inside of the deck to make it mulch, so that all the clippings stay inside, and mulch is really small and goes back down into the yard. Or you can side discharge, or you can just take this out and attach your bagger here and bag up all your clippings. Now it has a 10-inch rear tire, which is a good idea because it's a big mower. And I think that is it for the basics. Just got to gas it up and we'll give it a spin and test it out. I have it set up all the way right now up at 4 inches because we're going to be mowing some St. Augustine grass here, and I guess that's what we'll do next. Let's give it a try. We'll mulch first. Alright, I just wanted to make sure that I show the blades while they're nice and pretty and brand new. They are synchronized. They don't overlap, but definitely there must be a tooth belt going around both of them that keeps them in sync. And here's a look at the transmission. There's a belt coming from the engine driving the top of that. It's a good sized transmission for a residential mower. And that's about, I just wanted to take a quick look underneath before it gets dirty. Now we can mow. Okay, so to get it started, even on the manual start, you still have to put a key in and turn it to the on position. And then this thing that I thought was a safety, I think that is engaging the blades, and then the smaller handle seems to be the propulsion. So knowing all that now, let's start it up. So it's actually very fast, very strong and very fast. It looks like it's going to mow as fast as you can go, but you got to control it with this. This is fairly sensitive. You'll get used to it. I'll get used to it. But you just barely have to touch this to go slow if you want to go slow. I'd say just like barely like that, and you'll go a speed that you can keep up with. But if you if you pull it all the way down, you'll be running behind it. This is the blade engagement, and so there is that. And so to turn it off, you just turn the key, and it's off. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to put on the side chute now. I'm not really going to run a bagger. I have another yard where I think that there's some leaves that I will run the bagger, but I'm going to put the side chute on and mow way back there in the back and see how that goes. boy, I tell you. Okay, so no problem with the side chute. That's working properly. And this thing does not disappoint. It is crazy fast and crazy strong. I am really surprised. And boy, am I going to have a lot of fun with this. So with the side chute on, so far there's no need for a side chute because it's got enough power to mulch up really good. But if you had overgrown grass, and I sure eventually will find some somewhere and we'll test this out for real, but I don't think that's going to be today. Whew. But I'm out of breath trying to keep up with this thing, and I do this for a living. Anyway, next I'm going to put it on the trailer. I am a commercial lawn service, and I keep a medium-sized mower like this on the trailer all the time, and I'm going to put this in that mower's spot today and take it with me. Okay, so now we've moved on to a Bahia Yard. This is a little bit more difficult grass to mow, so a little more of a challenge for it. And we'll be cutting it down lower, and we'll be mulching and side discharging. And on this one, we'll be bagging because we've got a whole bunch of leaves over here. And I've got the bagger attachment on there. I've lowered it a little bit, and we're ready to mow. Sorry about all the noise. Everybody's mowing their grass today, so I'm going to show inside the bagger. I knew it was going to have no trouble bagging, but I want to show that all the leaves are in there. Okay, so now we're going to do some Bahia mulching. Take a look at this. This is pretty thick right here. We're cutting down to, I think, about 2 inches, maybe 1.75, and that should be a pretty good challenge for it. Let's try it out. Alright, that did pretty well. It bogged down a little bit, but that was really thick stuff. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to put the side chute on. We're going to mow the rest of this wide open, full speed. See how long it takes to do a whole backyard. It looks like it's just going to be, gosh, just a few minutes. So let's do it. Okay guys, I am showing 6 minutes and 50 seconds on the timer since I started it. That was completely in real time. I haven't even shut it off yet. Shut off the video. And there you go. It is mowing absolutely as fast as I can go. It's wide open. The propulsion all the way engaged. And it took the thick stuff, no problem. This is a very, very good mower. This is really, really cool. Very strong. It is definitely what I would call commercial grade. Everything on it's metal. All that decking, everything, that's kind of what makes mowers commercial, is their ability to ride along with the other big machines without getting damaged. And that's why they make commercial mowers thick with all metal, and that's what this is. Really impressive. There's just one more section off in the front yard that I want to do some weeds, where you would want to bag up the weeds to keep the seeds from going, so let's go do that. There we go. It sucked up all the weed seeds, so the next generation can't regerminate, and you can keep those seeds in the bag where they're supposed to be. There they all are. Really, really good suction, like a vacuum cleaner. I must say, I'm highly impressed. I thought it was going to be pretty good, but I didn't know it was going to be this good. This is a really good mower, and I'm happy to have it. I highly recommend it, I really do. The links will be down in the description in the top pinned comment if you want to go check it out, and all their other products. They got a lot of stuff, guys. Go check it out. I appreciate you watching, and have a good one.